The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. Giorgio Chiellini, Jim. Now there is a defender who loves to defend.
Yeah, and he's a very capable one too. I mean, this guy is all about courage, physicality, athleticism, about as hard as they come. Although I personally like to see him paired up with some ball-playing defenders. His distribution is decent, but you want him to focus on the main task, which is defending, and that he loves.
There's the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
De Bruyne with the short one. Can he finish? Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Robertson, looking for options for movement. Now there's a fine ball. Shot a goal! Oh, the ball's
Astaga,
and he's quick to get it
guys,
clear
masuk
again.
guys.
Baresi. And Robertson knocks it into space, and he's picked it up out wide. Serves up across. Crossed in again. Chiellini gets it away.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Back in once more. Oh, what a climb!
Welcome.
Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Martinelli. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. Kachu! Oh, it's come loose. Lewandowski, and it's Kachu. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. And he lines up he rises! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Ah, he's given it away. And that is out of play. Rice. Olise. Olise going face-to-face with his great rival. Martinelli. Lewandowski. And it's Lewandowski. Zanetti.
That's good play from him.
Hazard. Zanetti picks it up out wide. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Mbappe. Now, what about a counter-attack? Played into space. Now, that's well seen too. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Mbappe. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Olise. Robertson cuts it out. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. And here's Olise. De Bruyne purring through the gears. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's De Bruyne. Olise unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Camavinga. Now it's Olise. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Kukçu. Raul. And it's Rijkaard. Robertson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack.
Ya, baru bisa left bang.
Into trouble there, free kick
Bang
given
Dedi.
away.
Siang tadi cuma nggak left saya bang.
It's a pretty loose pass. Olise absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Howson. And here's Zanetti. Hazard receives it in a wide position.
That's positional gold. The utilisation of
Jelim.
space.
Alexander-Arnold clears it away. Baresi charging forward down that flank. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Nanti sampean mas.
Could haves and should haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Nanti sampean mas.
The first half compared with your expectation.
Look, I think sometimes they're crossing for crossing's sake. It's percentage football. The more balls you get in the box,
Monitor,
the
ketua,
likelier
monitor.
it is to score. Well, that's good to a point, but they also need an alternative.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Rice. Alexander-Arnold. Olise is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Martinelli. And Zanetti. Kukçu. And it's Lewandowski. Out towards the flank. Martinelli.
Astaga. Suwe.
De Bruyne. Now Mbappe. Olise. Mbappe. De Bruyne in acres of space out wide. Martinelli. And that is a little undercooked. And it's De Bruyne.
Alah.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Picked out brilliant. Tries a shot!
Duh, lawannya rasa gol nih tiba-tiba bos.
Contact.
Ya Allah, ketemu kok ya, dilalai kok
Very
ya.
well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
He's in a great position here. And a chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Olise clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Welcome.
Raya gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. And he welcomes it in. And a shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Milan really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And here's Olise. This looks promising. And he's had a hit! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. Chiellini. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. It's Camavinga. Rice. Martinelli. In with the challenge. Van Dijk. And it's Rice. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Looking to play him in.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Martinelli receives it in a good position here. Fofana did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Chiellini cuts out the pass. Alexander-Arnold. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And here's Elise. Oh, well played. Hazard hurtling down that right flank. Will play through for the wide man. Zanetti gets into a good position.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Nicely weighted ball. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. It's a promising position. Zanetti, and he's picked it up out wide. Zanetti. Zanetti crosses. It's a clear... Oh, what has happened here? Good effort first time.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Raul. Number 22, Hazard. Number 17, Robert Lewandowski. Coming on the field, number 5, Palmer. Number 8, Bellingham. Number 6, Messi.
Bang Amin, pakai apa bang? Pakai PC atau pakai PS4 bang? Kalau pakai HP nggak bisa ya bang? Soalnya saya pakai komputer bang.
Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this.
Pakai HP nggak bisa bang.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Harus sama-sama PC atau PS4, PS5, PS4.
The final 5 minutes. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Palmer. Hazard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Fofana.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Oh, well measured. That's been intercepted.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Minutes has been indicated.
He's in plenty of space here. And he's in on goal. Rijkaard, he's going for goal. It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Bellingham. Good take, and is he in? And we're done. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression.
Sampai ada lagi komen mas.
What are you thinking?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Nek wong komen diguyon ya, Bang ngadeg buat. Parah sampean iki. Pakai mouse bisa, Bang. Pakai mouse bisa nggak, Bang? Pakai mouse. Musim adem ki, watuke ra mari-mari ya, Mas ya. Wah, Gattuso.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that.
Mas
The
Dery.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This
Ayo,
certainly
bari ki yuk,
matters.
Dewan yuk.
There's
Bantenan
nothing
aku
quite
ndang.
like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Sampean ki sahabat sejati.
There's the whistle. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I just love the positivity and attitude.
Can he finish? Goal! And what a start!
Lawannya piye iki, lawannya
Talking
kok
about
error.
stepping things up from the off.
Ya bari ki ya, sak
That's
metne
how you
ya.
start a football match.
Yuri pisik kuwi PS.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Senang-senang wae dhewe ning kene wis. Karepmu banter-banteran wis. Nek wong takon kuwi aja dijerumusne, Mas. Berilah dia jalan yang lurus. Cuma lah diguyoni. Nek wong takon api-api sampean jawab sing ora-ora.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Savinho. Oh, there's a probing ball. Baresi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to it. He's one-on-one! And the shot!
Iki piye to lawane Mas iki, Mas?
Two! And
Lawane
we've
ra jelas iki.
begun here.
Terus jan.
Wonderfully
Okay.
smooth, smart,
jelas iki lawane
and
iki.
slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Cara
And now
Ping
he
seket
has
pintu.
two.
lawan sing kaya ngene iki mungkin ndang anu ya, ndang divisi 1, Mas ya.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he's decent chance! Savinho. Van Dijk. Now Schlotterbeck. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Rafinha. Guardiola. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Robertson aims beyond the defence.
Wah, lawannya ngawur iki, Mas.
Bellingham. Now it's Haaland. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah!
Lawannya ngawur kok.
Brilliant, Mohamed Salah! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! He just absolutely speared that in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That has been slung wide. Now it's Rafinha.
Iso deh, umpan-umpanan iso jane, tapi kok ngawur ya.
Haaland. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Haaland. Rafinha going full tilt down the left. And reclaimed it in a trice. Haaland. Well, that looks a decent ball. That has ended up in no man's land. Great ball, and he's in here. Chance, surely! And it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Suwe.
And that's it.
Kapan nih lawan ini gimana ya, Mas?
Jim Beglin, and to wish you a very good evening.
Please turn your attention to the screen for information provided by the local police.
Main apa iki? Main apa iki, Bos? Impian apa autentik, Bos? Bos. Oke. Ngomongnya rembantai aku, Bos. 2122 1175. Waalaikumsalam, Bos. Iki aku arep dibantai iki, Bos. Iki kopine arep entek Kang. Sampeyan lawan Bang Dery kuwi kapan arep lawan Bang Pencerahan? Sampeyan iki mbok janjian-janjian lho main dhewe. Ora kurang mbantene aku ae. Iku lho Bang Dery iki lho. Sowi mlebu Rome ngenteni apa lek. Sowen lek. Player-player PS4 utawa PS5 wis angel dikalahne. Lah dhek wong ket awal metu PS4 wis main efootball lho. Lawan kene sing tembe wingi sore main efootball ya di plekoto tok. Kita tampilkan sekuat dari Bang Dery. Anjay, dia menyamar. Wingi nek sing komen Mas. Jadi ini main kuelek lah. Kene iki lho ya ternyata pemain pro player. Kene iki lho kur golek hiburan nyambil live, ya kan. Berarti mau mainnya apik ya. Alah akun mundi sing sijine. Sekuat-sekuat sing pro player lho ora mbok tokne, mbok simpen-simpen.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been
Jim
hit by
Beglin
it
iki
too.
kapan ya dek pensiun ya? Perasaan kok dadi
Colours
komentator.
vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Alisson. He's an excellent shot stopper, Peter, first and foremost, but he's just as good at creating chances as he is snuffing them out. He can spread the ball out quickly to both wings, whether it be with an accurate long pass or a quick throw, and that places him in the top order of the world's keepers.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. The ball goes in. And we have our very first corner.
Oh piye ditantang wong dhek lho ora duwe efootball kok arep nantang-nantang lah. Dhek arep main karo apa main karo keyboard.
Oh, it's come off the up. In he goes again. It's there. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So, a breakthrough already.
Dhek iki lho
That
Mas.
is as far as they're going to go.
Main rental main PS3 wis dibayari kancane lho.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Costa Curta. Son Heung-min. Costa Curta. Baresi. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Engages and forces him off the ball. Robertson got a long way forward to join the attack. He was under real pressure there. Great vision. And it's Bellingham. Zanetti could try cutting inside here. Aims beyond the defence. Serves up across. Rudiger getting this one clear. Rijkaard does well to get it back. Mbappe, nicely spread. He is just caressing the ball. Some good work on the right flank here. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. De Bruyne. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's straight offside.
Lah iya. Ngomong jarene main elek, sing ndi sing elek, sing ngono aku sing
Possession
sampean.
football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Kimmich threads one in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, such a clever touch.
Astaga.
And they're quick to get it back. And it's Kimmich. Zanetti. Martinelli. McAllister. De Bruyne. And here's Son Heung-min. He's in a great position here. Robertson. Martinelli has found the net here, of course.
Ini ngerti deh.
Unable to
Wah,
make it
jangan-jangan
happen
main
for all his
dukun
good
deh.
intentions.
Letihan aku nanti kok.
And this is Son Heung-min. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
It's a pretty loose pass. Kimmich. And it's McAllister. Hazard. He's gone for goal. Robertson. For Martinelli. Kukçu. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Martinelli.
Astaga.
McAllister.
Astaga.
Hazard. Now he's got space here. That's a nicely shaped ball. Raya claims comfortably. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Rijkaard. And it's Kukçu. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Out of play for a throw.
Iya.
In with the challenge. Now it's Neymar.
Oh, really well played.
That's very neat. Hazard. It's Hazard! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Keeper's dealt with that. And it's Kimmich.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Goes down, but nothing given. Bellingham, who does have an assist to his name.
Dah.
And he skips past his man. Lovely bit of skill. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The
Ya
defence,
ampun.
though, able to hold on this time.
Terus lolos kok malah.
De Bruyne. Now it's Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught napping.
There will be 1 minute
Robertson
added time.
is looking to influence the game from out wide. Tries to
That
pass
was.
it through. That is a great pick out. Alisson gets his hands on. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half,
Jurus.
but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Pemain elek.
There's plenty of
Tantangan,
positives to
tantangan.
take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Ora enek musuh enteng nang
Leading 1-0 and
online ini ora enek musuh enteng. Tobat aku.
that gets things going for the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Martinelli will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Martinelli. Oh, shooting
Jit.
chance!
Ya, apa tuh?
Now it's Son Heung-min, looking for options for movement.
Ih,
And this is Hazard.
Sampai ke Hazard,
He's
ih.
shifting through the gears here. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Lewandowski gets into a good position. Oh, smashing header! Well, that
That's-
is clearly not the
that's
outcome he
maintained.
wanted.
Look,
Yo,
the
yo,
defender
man,
wasn't
saya nggak
too
telepon
clever on
di
that last
gawang.
chance. The cross had to be denied.
Das bengkor. Das bengkor.
That's an imaginative pass. Hernandez gets over and intercepts. De Bruyne. Now it's Neymar. Kukçu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lewandowski. And that has put paid to that. De Bruyne. Now, can they get him away? Neymar.
Wahai kau
Smoothly
Neymar.
does it. Now, that looks a decent ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And the shot! It's a goal!
Matur suwun ingkang tak terhingga dumateng panjenengan Mas Dery.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great
Atau ini
poise,
hanya
dead
prank
eye
saja
accuracy.
untuk menyenangkan saya.
Expertly finished, and he's
Habis
done
ini kau
that
comeback
so often.
sebanyak-banyaknya.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Nuno Mendes. And here's Son Heung-min. Lewandowski. Martinelli. Bellingham. Sané.
Sisit, ya Allah sisit.
And it's
Temanku
Neymar.
di goal limited.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, denied brilliantly.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Good ball, good take. And that has sent him sprawling. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Mbappe.
Offside, saudara-saudara.
Caught offside that time.
Lingkungan kurang pewenang esuk kartuku. Kursi kerajaan lah.
Martinelli.
Ora
And
kursi
that
gamer.
interception was
Si kerajaan
most
tak tuku arep.
necessary. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Singgasana raja.
Lewandowski. Now it's Mbappe. Howson. Antonetti. Martinelli. He's got away. Zanetti. He has found the way through.
Piye ki mau? Kok iso kaya ngono?
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, that has not gone well. Kukcu. Martinelli. It's a searching pass. Azar. Now it's Son Heung-min. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Wow, look who's involved.
He's had it taken off him. Well, that defending is unapologetic.
Ya Allah, Mbappe
persistent, it's
melayu
almost
balik
personal.
ten itu kok
And it
iso
had to
balik
be.
tinggal loh.
And it's McAllister. Nicely weighted ball. Plays it across. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Substitution on the field. Number
So, third
15,
corner of the game.
Gabriel Martinelli. Number 8, Bellingham. Coming on the field, number 5,
Kimmich.
Palmer.
Oh,
Number
super
13,
chance for a shot!
Raul.
Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Eh,
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Lewandowski in the hunt and looking threatening. Oh, it's Raul. That's the keeper's ball.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Well, that's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That's a cute ball. And it's been given away. Kukcu. Raul. Raul tries making a foray down the right, and he's managed to get free. That's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern
Substitution
lecture.
on the field, number 17.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit.
Coming on to replace him is number 19.
And it's hoisted clear.
Joelinton.
And it's Joelinton. Oh, well played. That has ended up in no man's land. He's gone for goal!
Ah,
And that's
Joelinton iso
off target.
tembaknya ngacrut loh.
Kukcu gathers from the goal kick.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. McAllister. Ambitious ball here. Not the most accurate pass.
Ah, semane kena loh, ketebak loh.
And time is up.
Ben,
What a
ngepor
satisfying
1 menit.
performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right
Bari kita
answers.
balas wakah deh.
Just a
What are your
quick
thoughts on
reminder
today's
today.
game then?
Bari ki enek wong balas dendam. Siap. Rimat aku lu tuh abangmu. Guyon mas. Bang beng. Emangnya aku abangmu. Guyon mas. Rimat aku lu tuh abang. Welcome untuk yang lain yang sedang menyimak match terburuk di efootball. di salah satu live yang channelnya nggak jelas. Welcome. Selamat datang. Bu formasi apa iki, Mas? Waktu ndi to kok yo? Ora timaen iki kok. Bomba pe wis burne. Lho, kopi ku lho Mas. Ketok ora Mas iki.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Begley.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here.
Kau lama sekali, Pe.
Now it's Neymar. Zanetti gets over and intercepts.
Astaga. Naga.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Good ball over the top. Great defending, strong and determined. Palmer was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Son Heung-min, crunching tackle. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Robertson, oh that's fabulous. Robertson got a long way forward to join the attack.
Aduh.
It's a good foot in there. Always onto this. Well, there's the man we're all here to see.
Hey, apa-apaan?
He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Kukçu. Now it's Mbappe. It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Bellingham. Zanetti. And it's Kukçu. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Howson is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Mbappe, played into space. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Kukcu. Well played for Rijkaard. Joelinton. Robertson has it out wide and in space.
Bang Bagas main game efootball, Bang.
Corner. Rodri getting this one clear. And he's decided to go for it. Neymar. And it's Zanetti. Zanetti. And it's Bellingham. Kukcu. Not the most accurate pass. And he's cut it out. De Bruyne distributed tidily. Neymar. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Wih,
Vinicius Junior.
Neymar dari event apa itu, Mas Dery?
Flagged offside.
Dapat Neymar dari mana itu?
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rodri. Neymar charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now it's Palmer. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Neymar. Vinicius Junior. Might be danger here. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty.
Nggak di sliding aja sebenarnya belum tentu loh, Mas Allah. Ya Mas, itu tak kira pas loh, Bos. Ternyata masih melenceng, masih terkena kaki.
You have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
To get them off and running. 1-0, never any doubt. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Howson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's managed to
apa-apaan, anjay.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Sudah di-cancel juga.
Now it's Neymar. The message is clear, none shall pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vinicius Junior purring through the gears. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Steaming on goalwards. And that has been clubbed away.
That was lovely, that.
Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And the shot!
Dear, balas tuh.
They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead.
Aku juga punya Mas Neymar, Mas, tapi alah elek, Mas.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Joelinton gets into some space.
Mana itu?
Tries to play it through. Son Heung-min receives it in a wide position. And here's Neymar.
There will be 1 minute
Son
at a
Heung-min.
time.
Son Heung-min gets flagged offside.
Iya, kalah, Mas. Memang Raja ini kalah, Mas.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped.
Chance for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Decent effort as the first half draws to a close.
Mas Bubui. Mas Bubui kok belum bubuk?
Please report to the staff room immediately.
And the second half gets underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
8. Kebanyakan
That is
ngefake.
pretty much the end of that.
Ya kebanyakan sih perasaan.
And here's Neymar. A good play on the left-hand side here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Palmer.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Hier.
That's the keeper's ball.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Rudiger
Alah,
kept
alah.
his eye on it, and he's there. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Ayo berusaha.
And here's Son Heung-min.
Jadi
There's some great
Bang
running on
Levy
show
harus
here, but
pro
ultimately there was
player
no way
ya, Mas.
through.
Yang penting bisa main PS.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That's really well manoeuvred. Howson, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Ya Allah.
Here's found the way
dan
through.
Rudiger.
Corner number 2 then.
Iya, Mas. Sampean Jawa juga toh.
Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's De Bruyne. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Can he latch on to this? McAllister.
Astaga, ajohnya ajoh.
Bellingham. Zanetti. And it's Rijkaard.
Itu singkui, Bos.
Real chance! Neymar.
Astaga.
Vinicius Junior. McAllister. He can run onto that. Now it's Vinicius Junior. There's a no-nonsense tackle. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Aduh, dangkrik.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Shit.
It looks a good ball through. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Now it's Palmer.
Aduh.
De Bruyne. Bellingham. Zanetti. Rodri gets across to intercept that.
Astaga, Mbappe.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Palmer. Coming on the field is
Ayo kurangi siji wae.
Raul.
Kurangi siji wae, Bos.
Linton. And it's Kukçu. He's gone for goal! Well, the contact was true
Kok
enough.
cuy biasanya tendangannya apik lho kok.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Bernardo Silva.
Raul threads one in. Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Raul. Now the delivery. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just...
He gets big. That's another chance. It's in.
Elek gue mas.
Just one goal in it now. Game on.
Si bos tambah karo kok si bos.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
We have got ourselves a game
Bos.
here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the...
Great chance. It's in. And that should do it.
Saya emang bakar rokok loh.
Finish line.
Cepet-cepet ya
That
semane.
is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Halo bang.
Oh, what a hit, Peter.
Bang
And there was
Hanif.
nothing lucky about it, let me
Nuriyat.
tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So the lead now is 2.
Edan,
Yeah, I
cik
can't
bakar
think of a
rokok
better time,
bos.
Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Raul. Raul unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Skillfully cut out, he is... Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Opts to play it. Decent chance! Now in he goes again! And that is wildly off target.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing.
Yes, ya
wrong
Mas
with his
Bubui.
anticipation or his
Tambahkan diskotku itu mas.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. He is through.
Tambahkan
here.
diskotku itu mas, bisa janjian
Well,
nanti
he got
mas.
rid because he was under pressure.
Tambahkan diskotku itu mas.
Pinches it off him. Lewandowski. He's a sharp little ball here. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Lewandowski really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
It's a good spell of possession, this. He's being urged to shoot.
There will be 3
It's a
minutes
sharp
added
pass.
time.
And this is Raul.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Joelinton. Raul. Can he get it through? Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
Mas Bubui dari mana Mas
No
Bubui?
joy. Not for the want of trying, not
Penal,
for the
penal,
want of
penal.
running. Simply they were beaten by a better
Penal,
team
bos.
on the day.
Oh sampai ini jangan-jangan Jawa Timur ya? Jawa Timur ini mas, Malang, Surabaya. Kasih tahu teman-temannya mas, biar tambah rame live kita ini mas. Daripada sampean golek lawan aduh-aduh marani konco, janjian karo konco dan lain-lain ini kan iso ditonton, Mas. Iso mlebu TV. Discord ada di profil, Mas, ada di profil itu sampean tambahkan aja. Mas Bubui, Mas Bubui. Ya ora iki lho, tapi sebenarnya lah. Oh ya. Aduh, salah. Salah, Bos. Formasi ini ngawur iki sian, Mas. Ora nemu formasi sing penak.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim.
Panjenengan kula Pitu Turi kok mboten ngandel.
Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Kukchu spots it and intercepts. Robertson. Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
Mendes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Zanetti.
Alah, ngopo tak minggir uno.
McAllister. De Bruyne. Good ball, good take. And that has left him.
Ya Allah, sikile kok cendek temen. Baresi. Harusnya kena ngarepe lho, gak sikile tuh.
What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Son Heung-min! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Robertson. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Zanetti receives it in a... It's a mighty effort! He will be livid with himself.
Kokcu.
Yamal.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Yamal does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward, and he's managed to get free.
That's good play from him.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Looking for the run. Zanetti picks it up out wide. And it's Kukçu. Goes for the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Rijkaard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Son Heung-min. Spread out to the left. He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the... He's got tall. No, not the best of headers. Raul. Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. So it is still 0-0. Bout of passing here, really. It's Raul! Oh, good effort. Plenty on that.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Safi Sali. Haaland wins the duel this time. Son Heung-min chasing after it. And he's only too happy to take that back. And it's Bellingham.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Zanetti made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Now that looks a decent ball. Vinicius Junior going full tilt down the left. And he's picked it up out wide. He's picked his way through. And it's played a header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. It's their second corner of the game. Oh, smashing header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Rodri. McAllister. And he was quick to react. Zanetti. Zanetti carries the ball down the right. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, that's well spotted. Played in with purpose. Neither side giving way. It has been tight.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He has found the way through. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Well, that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
It's a promising position. That's a super give and go. And he gets rid in a hurry. Goes down, but nothing given. Now this could be a chance. This looks promising. It's Vinicius Junior. Oh, shooting chance!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
And the keeper beats it away. And now a
Ah,
sudden chance to
kencang bocah.
counter.
Umpan kok. Ah, kau yang black.
Shifted it to the flank. Has a shot!
Umpan kau yang black.
Very speculative,
Banyak
with
uang kok malah.
little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Siap mas, tak ngecek.
And the first 45 minutes are up. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Oh, we've had so many attempts at goal. I'm just surprised that this game is still 0-0. It's got to change second half.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0.
Substitution in progress.
There's the start of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Raul, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Now it's Raul. And he skips past his man. Cross flung in towards the middle. And he's there to belt it away.
Bang, batuk bang. Ih, bisa gitu ya.
And he's gone long. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Costa Corta. And this is Son Heung-min. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
Alah, ngopek barang, bos.
Kupchu.
Astaga.
McAllister. Oh, good take in a good area. Bellingham. Tries to play it through. That looks a good ball through. Tries a shot!
Tak flashing barang tapi tendangan itu dua, bos.
Instinctive save.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's hoisted clear. And it's Kukçu. It's a good spell of possession, this. Neymar.
Selalu nggak jadi.
Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot.
Selalu tidak jadi jika begitu.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Howson is always looking to break lines. Not the most accurate pass.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players...
Real chance! Howson. Ball played for Kukçu. Yamal. Great vision. Now it's Yamal. Bellingham!
The attendance for this match.
Ah, kuyo kosong ya Alan ya, sama dengar dia
Really
bos.
anticipated that well, didn't he?
So their fourth corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bellingham. Mendes cuts it out. Now it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Robertson. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Not the most convincing of passes. Raul. Now it's Haaland. And that's been intercepted. And the counter is on. No way he was going to let him past. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention.
And he shoots! It's there!
Islah.
Drawn. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the...
Applies the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Raul. Number 18, Jamal.
Opts to play it back.
Number 5.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And that's another good win of the ball.
Hey.
Lewandowski. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Vinicius Junior unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, that's fabulous.
Yeah.
Rudiger makes the interception. Zanetti. Palmer. Looking for options for movement. Zanetti crosses.
Haaland kuwi.
Good looking
Astaga.
ball.
Haaland kuwi ndasihkan dudo wo.
Clear, Peter. They
Masa?
want another one and will
Astaga.
seemingly keep going until they get it.
Bellingham.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Palmer. Out of play for a throw.
Substitution on the field.
Selamat datang di Bansos, abang-abang.
Erling Haaland.
Zanetti.
Coming on the field
Another
is
throw in.
number 23, Mbappe.
Piye ki maksudnya?
Zanetti. Ball comes in. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Bang pencerahan piye ki maksudnya, Bang? Musuhmu nyerah 3-0 piye to maksudnya?
1-0 as we head towards the end. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe. It's a searching pass. Nicely worked. Mbappe is flagged off.
Bang, info tipis. Musuhku nyerah kalah 3-0 sapa kuwi? Musuh sing apa? Musuh ndi?
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. 5 minutes left on the clock. Very much into the last knockings. Mbappe gets into a good position. He is through here.
Cecet, aduh anjirnya. Mbappe ki wis
This usually
banter-banter
is
mlayu
the time
malah.
teams go into conservation mode.
It's a delicate pass. Well, there's a probing ball. And that's put paid to a promising move. Vinicius Junior. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Mbappe. Looking to play him in. Now it's Mbappe.
Is it?
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Stood up well to him there. And it's Neymar. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated.
Bang pencerahan dang, Bang. Ayo Bang, rongmet Bang.
Bellingham.
Lebu,
Claiming
Bang.
the man of the match award. And there is.
Alah sampean nganggo anu sing elek kok, Mas. Nganggo apa? Spot sing elek kok, Mas Deri kok. Dua met, bang pencerahan dang, login. Siap burung kuwi Bang, pencerahan siap burung. Dua satu dua dua 1175. Bang Krisdianto. Abang pakai apa, Bang? Abang pakai PC atau pakai mobile? Saya ini pakai PC, Steam, Bang. Kalau Abang pakai PS5 atau PS4 bisa, Bang. Bang Krisdianto. Cek. Pakai apa, Bang? Pakai mobil atau mau pakai PS4 atau PS5? Ayo, Bang, 2122 1175. Mana ini yang masuk? Mana ada yang masuk nggak? Kalau nggak ada yang masuk tak? Cek. Cek. Ya nggak bisa, Bang, kalau Abang pakai HP nggak bisa, Bang. Saya masalahnya pakai ini, pakai PC, pakai Steam, Bang. Nyopot charger HP kok tak copot-copot ora tak pasang. Bagaimana kamsutnya coba? Wih. Masa iya? Masa iki ngono, Bos? Masa iya, Bos? Lah halah. Lah iya, iki kan mau Bang Dery, kok iso nang devisi lho sampean iki. Emang iki dekmu, Mas? Oh iya iki. Lah halah, ya wis ora apa lanjut ning kene, spend loss.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy.
Aja ngomong jodoh ya, Mas, aku wis duwe bojo ya.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today? Haaland! He's tried one! It's bounced back off the post.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Look at the space. Can he finish? Oh, special! That is a special goal. A finish of true class.
Ini selebrasi sih, Ben. Betul-betul sih. Ben lawannya. Ben lawannya jengkel, ben lawannya ben balas comeback akeh.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Saksikanlah.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Kimmich. Nuno Mendes. McAllister. And it's Kimmich. Passing nice and neat. Joelinton gets a foot in here. Zanetti. That's a cute ball. That has ended up in no man's land. Harrison kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, nicely intercepted. Pass somewhat off target. And he goes cross-field. Robertson. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. And he was alert to it. Robertson is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Kiper kok ora percaya karo pemain lho.
But well dealt with. Kupchu. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Haaland. Joelinton. Rudiger gets over and intercepts. McAllister. And that is as far as they're going to go. No luck with that dink over the top. Now it's Haaland. Spread out to the left. Kupchu is always looking to break lines. Joelinton. Joelinton looking to add to his goal. Now Howson. Oh, good spread.
Eh.
De Bruyne. That has not gone well. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Kimmich. Now he's got space here. Oh, that's well spotted. Joelinton. Knocks it into space. Can he latch onto this? Azar. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Aims beyond the defence. And he's only too happy to take that back.
Sit.
Palmer. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, super find. Defending was strong and firm. Son Heung-min showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's Son Heung-min! And it's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the
Awesome,
quality
son.
as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal...
Oh, what has
Ya
happened
Allah.
here? Chance for a shot!
Masya Allah.
It's in!
Tangkrik son. Bisa ngerubel lo deh.
Was coming!
Tenono ke son.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Kimmich. McAllister. Opts for safety. And it's Mendes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Great vision. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Kukcu. And we hit half-time. So engaging and still
Sungguh
right on
terlalu,
edge.
sungguh
Plenty of
terlalu.
signs
Dia
to
balasnya di
suggest
sini
this will
ternyata.
turn out to be a really good one. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Joe Linton.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Azar. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Decent chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Robertson. Looking for options for movement. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Lewandowski unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is... And a chance! He has done it! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
Asam.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
That's an imaginative pass. Howson kept his eye on it, and he's there. McAllister, Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min! Fantastic from Son Heung-min! He's got himself an absolute...
Kok terlena, kena rem terlena nih yang aku
and they are cruising away. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
So now the difference is 3.
To be expected, Peter, they've gone and stepped it up.
Tries a shot!
Astaga.
Relentless!
Son.
Relentless!
Bisa lolos, Son.
More comfort, easing away.
After 69 minutes.
And he stuck it away
nyebelin
as
aku
if
tenan.
laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Number 10.
He's got 4. That is
Ya Allah.
remarkable.
Number 8. Bellingham.
Things looking so
Beh.
easy, almost too easy here.
Edan iki Son iki, gendeng kok Son iki.
It's Son Heung-min! Now that was quite some save.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
And we have our very first corner. Ball's gone out of play.
Sungguh terlalu kosong.
And it's Kimmich. Son Heung, it's a mighty effort.
Kok dek ya? Dure piro to Son iki gumun aku.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the
kayak gitu ya.
counter-attack.
Skakota.
Hernandez.
Hernandez.
Ambitious ball here. Oh, Red, nice interception. And this is Son Heung-min. He's looking wide. Son Heung-min. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. McAllister. Now it's Palmer. That is a brilliant interception. Son Heung-min! Really well taken goal.
Ojo nyepelek nih.
And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Another one. This must be his personal heart. Kachu! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Lah aku terlena loh. Karo Son iki kok iso kaya ngono Son iki.
Mendes. Nice looking ball. And he cuts out the supply. Quality ball. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Aduh, Dek.
Kimmich.
Nice. Intuan dek, hoki banget loh.
And this is Lewandowski. Oh, he's been caught. And the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? De Bruyne. Kimmich. Searching pass he's played there. That's the keeper's ball.
Has been indicated.
4 added minutes on the board.
Oke bang.
And this is Son Heung-min. De Bruyne.
Ini lagi main divisi bang, cuman ketemu teman di kebantai
De
nih bang.
Bruyne. McAllister. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Gak tahu bang ini gimana ini caranya.
Nicely shaped ball. Hernandez calmly anticipates. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum
Anjay.
shifting this way and that.
Bang, kayaknya divisi. Kayaknya mabarnya besok aja bang, bewannya bang. Ini sekali match lagi aja saya bang.
Well, Peter, I really...
Iya mas, apa-apa, bejan mas. Pehetan 5 match iki kan aku kon golek poin piro ku ya? 5 match. Harus menang semua. Besok lagi aja ya bang. Tambahin Discordku itu di profil ada bang. Kalau abang pakai Discord bisa, biar kita bisa janjian, ntar tak masukin ke grup. Mas Dery, sampean ngerti TikTokku apa ora? Wis sing enek nang profil sampean klik. Wis rong dino iki live terus deh, cuman tak robot. Mas Dery, sampean ngerti TikTokku apa ora? Sing enek profil sampean Bang Popi, salam kenal Bang Popi. Ada di profil Bang, Discord Bang. Ada di profil Discordnya. Nanti mabar-mabar janjian lewat situ Bang. Heran aku. Son iki lek kadung hoki. Zaman semono kae aku tahu toh jengkel karo Son iki. Kok iso Son kaya ngono, ketika diterobos mesti lolos. Ketika diterobos mesti lolos. Gak pisan pindho lho. Hoki banget Son lho. Padahal mau ID met teping telu Mas ya, enggak terlalu iki ya. Boleh Bang, boleh Bang. Itu akunku ada di ini Bang, ada di profil. Kalau enggak ini tak sematin nih.
Football court ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not
Bang,
feel like that.
join Discordku tuh Bang.
Full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the international scene, but he really is, for me, the blueprint of...
Takes a shot! Goal! And the game springs
Nggak lolos iki, Bos.
instantly to life.
Divisi 4 nggak lolos iki koyo ini. Semane kok angel tenan malian.
That was a given. It always was.
Well, of
Loh,
course,
divisi
it's
telu
great
tok lho, ora
play to
kuat lho.
set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's in a great position here. He's got away.
Wah, ngapel.
There's the header! It's in!
Iya lah formasiku
And
iki
we've
piye
barely
iki.
begun here. The movement's so
Abang aja yang nambahin
precise,
Bang,
the
nanti aku
finish
terima Bang.
sumptuous.
Just
Konfir
when
Bang.
they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So that's 2 now without reply.
To be expected, Peter.
Pedri!
10 menit loro,
That
Mas.
was no routine save.
Pedri clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, played right into his path. He's on it. Can he get away?
Astaga.
Lewandowski unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Astaga.
And smartly reclaimed. Now, can they get him away? Goes for a shot!
Ampun.
And that's
Yen
caught the
denge kaya ngono ra
Warriors.
gol. Oh, semangat sih, cuman
And we have our very first corner.
nggak ngerti lah, Bang.
Decent attempt, but
Bodoh,
not
Mas.
quite good enough.
Sik, masa-masa bodoh.
Really couldn't have done
Biasanya
much better
bodoh,
with that.
saiki tambah
He was under
bodoh.
so much pressure.
He gets big. He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be
Aku
a bit
jengkel rantai
disappointed
itu
with
kiper
that,
iki lho,
Peter.
pegel.
You would have fancied him
Apaan
to
aku
at
ndek
least
kiper
hit
yo.
the target.
Iki aku ngincer sapa kayak
Absolute,
kiper sing rada
plays it
dhuwur sing
forward.
bansos kae lho. Cuman kok nggak itu dileleh malah saiki event wis ilang.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. It's run loose here. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Foot
Yes.
in. Good take, and is he in?
Yes.
Tries to pass it for... And the finish!
Agak
Just
lemah banget loh
cruising.
terakhir aku
They
gini.
are
Iya, Bos ya.
cruising.
Lemah banget bos ya
And
mainnya
they're at
bos.
it again in double quick time. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity wouldn't...
And the shot! And it's in! And that really is so impressive.
Harusnya udah
Well, from
dua
the
loh.
moment he got involved, he looked as
Saya
if he'd
mau
go
tadi
all
itu
the way. Terrific.
melenceng.
So is this the start of a comeback? Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It's a promising position. He's being urged to shoot. Can he finish? They've done it! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Palmer is having a shot!
Pite, alah Plamir ke terlalu deket
Eases him
cok.
off the ball.
Anjir kau cok. Ah.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Ih,
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Aimed beyond the defence. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Chance! He has done it! They have come roaring
Meno
back!
apa kok iso.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Ayo comebackin. Semangat.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Lewandowski. That has not gone well. Upamecano goes long. That's been cut out, well played. Lewandowski. And it's Lewandowski. Kukçu. Kukçu tries looking up for options on the left.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Pass somewhat off target.
Eh.
A little off target. Darwin. He's found a way through. Oh, super find. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. The midway point of the game.
We've seen some really terrific football in that half with the flow of goals. And of course there are mistakes, but I'm not in a mood to moan.
Substitution.
So we're into the second 45. And it's Azar. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, there's a probing ball. Palmer. Palmer will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Palmer. He's had a shot! Priceless from Palmer!
Comeback lah kutu nih, mosok. Ya udah bang,
Is complete.
kita comebackin bang.
And that is
Anjir, ya aduh.
just too hot to handle.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Sit.
Well,
Wait,
this is
sit.
what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter.
Anjir wasit,
Or
gak
even
pelanggaran
better,
cok.
can they get another?
Khan claims
Gak pelanggaran sih.
and now they can spring out of defense.
Terkandung tak?
Looking for
Terkandung
the
tak
run.
lepas bos.
Played through for him. Zanetti calmly anticipates. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Kok ke situ bos?
Can he get it through? Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. Neatly clipped into space.
Tambahi, biar aman.
Oh, nice one too, very nice. Played out wide, played back in, and a chance!
Kue.
They've scored!
Jengkel lah.
And this is getting better and better. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Looking for options for movement.
Bukan yang itu bos.
Nicely weighted ball.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him. A smiling satisfaction emanating from him. He is embracing this game. Good ball, good touch.
Alah, gak lolos
Nicely
bos.
aimed pass. Now it's Darwin. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Joe Linton. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. No, that's been intercepted.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Rice. That pass isn't the best. Out towards the flank. Cristiano Ronaldo. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
That's going in strongly.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And this is Lewandowski. And shot a goal! It's a goal!
Kue, jengkel aku bos.
Up by 3.
Nyerah ora kue,
They have their boots on the throats of their foes. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Substitution on the field.
So now the difference is 3.
Coming on to replace him is number 8, Bellingham.
Vardiol. That has ended up in no man's land. Kukcu. Now it's Lewandowski. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's heaved it away. Kukcu is the team's great visionary. Well, played right into his path. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Alah Ronaldo, anjir, kesuwen anjir, ngoper hati langsung nih, tetap blessing barang.
Not the most accurate pass.
Tak blessing lo bos, pegel aku.
Rice. Zanetti. Knocks it into space. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's played it in low.
Set.
And that's gone route one.
Saya di dolim set.
Kimmich. Nicely shaped ball. Howson makes the interception. Kimmich.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. Bellingham. Baresi is there and he can get that clear.
Dia bertahan sampai babak akhir, bos.
And with that, the final whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
Please join me
Lewandowski
in
claiming the man of the match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Today.
So, Jim, how do you...
Poin sih, lu kurang piro gue. Lu kurang itu meneh lo, 2 kali menang, 1 kali draw. Halo penggemar bansos. Halo semuanya. Bansos mania, bos. Striker tok lho. Joe Pedro, Harry Kane, Mbappe. Halo PSI. Bansos mania kumpul, bansos mania kumpul. Hei para bansos mania, sini kau kumpul. Pihalan cowok. Haji Diop kiper DE beke Tengahe, anjay. Oh, Saliba iso nang pinggir ya. Halo Bansos Mania. Welcome, welcome. Welcome Bansos Mania, welcome. Ini kalau kalah stop, kalau menang lanjut.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, a player that's very much moulded in the role of the traditional Spanish number 5 is Rodri. He certainly has the sort of physique that would allow him to do the job. He has both the muscle and the brains to provide the creative and defensive support whenever necessary.
And the finish! That was superb goalkeeping.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Tries to pass it through. It's played through. Haaland! Messi is firing after that one. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That has ended up in no man's land. Linton. And it's Linton looking to play him in. A slightly better... It's Lewandowski against the crossbar. Kirkchu. Aims beyond the defence. And a chance! And he's done it! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
After 12 minutes is number 10.
So, a breakthrough already. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Can he finish? It's there! That is remarkable!
Ngegulin di comeback, di comeback.
Yeah, since going a goal down,
Di counter
to
langsung
produce a
gol.
really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
After 14 minutes is
That was easy, almost
Yo, iki piye kok iso
Keeping
koyo
calm and taking a touch
ngono kayak nang
like that when it's
kosong
all
Mas
going
Allah
around
Haji
you isn't always
Diop.
that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Haaland. It's come to nothing.
Astaga,
Ball's played
kontrol
through.
bos.
Oh, he's found support out wide. He has a look up. Linton. Zanetti. And that pass just didn't quite work. That's a good ball out wide. And it's Messi. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
Aduh,
Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Good read, needed to be. Now it's Hazard. Havertz.
Lexington
yeah,
really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Robertson. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great vision. Oh, no joy this time. He's looking wide.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had shot a goal.
Oh, fine shot from the keeper.
Really looks sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Maculing
They've got
bos.
a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Lewandowski. And now a sudden chance to counter. Saliba. Engages and forces him off the ball. Threads one in, and he's worked it through. This looks Haaland! It's a loose ball. Could be danger here.
Yeah,
Messi. Robertson does really well to win the ball there. Toure deals with that comfortably. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, easy pickings there. Xavi Alonso. Out to the left it goes. Can he get it through? Hazard. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Palmer.
Van Dijk.
And it's Xavi
Van
Alonso.
Dijk.
Xavi Alonso.
Kau Van Dijk
Can he
sekali.
get on the end of this? Cross needs to be good.
Oh, that
Gitu,
was
untung
one
ada
big
gitu.
no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
And he's picked it up out wide.
There will be 1
And he's
minute added time.
Alonso! Palmer. And this is Lewandowski.
Aduh.
And we hit half-time.
Wah, kenapa nggak diterobos
The glass is
atas
either
ya, Bang?
half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
A quick reminder
So
today
there was
that
the first
smoking is
half.
only allowed
Oh,
in
what a
areas
half of
shown on this
football.
map.
It's
Thank you
1-1,
for your
but it could
cooperation.
easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Substitution in progress.
Wis. Jalan juga dia,
Second
Bang.
half then, just getting going. And this is Lewandowski. Haaland, chance for a shot! Beckham. Played into space. Now it's
Aduh.
Beckham. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept
Alah,
the ball well, but
bisa piye iki?
they did very little with it.
Kita harus menang kita, Bos.
Yaya Toure.
Kita nggak boleh
Xavi
ngolor-ngolor
Alonso.
waktu, Bos.
Shawlinton. Now it's Haaland. He's found a way through. De Bruyne knocks it into space. The less said about that pass, the better. Shawlinton. Rijkaard.
Pusing gue, Haaland, woi.
Xavi Alonso.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Lexington clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And this is Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski!
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Ah,
Xavi Alonso. Havertz. Lewandowski. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that pass isn't the best. Haaland. Lewandowski.
aduh.
Oh, robust challenge.
Keduluan, Bang.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Nicely weighted ball. Very nicely done. Robertson is wide and looking to get onto this. Haaland, somewhat off target. Looking for the run. Picked out.
Offside.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Looking for options for movement. Haaland. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Robertson is always looking to play quality balls. Havertz. De Bruyne. And he's been shifted off it. Joelinton able to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nicely spread. Beckham has it in a wide position. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, good take in a good area. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Robertson gets across to intercept that.
Salah,
well, that's beautifully weighted. Raya breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Kukcu. Hazard. Now, can they get him away? Danger averted for now.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That has not gone well. Robertson. Now it's Hazard. Now it's Hazard. He's a sharp little ball here. Rijkaard. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
He's in a great position here. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. No second thought, a straight red card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
Number 10, Palmer.
Xabi Alonso with a real chance
here.
It's not a good idea in affording free kicks in these positions.
Beckham!
Astaga.
David Beckham! Another picture postcard goal! A finish right from the top draw! And the comeback is complete! Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
That's been cut out, well played.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And that was nowhere near his best. And here's Mbappe. Knocks it out wide. Tries to play it, and the shot!
Anjir, itu terakhir ya ampun ragil loh.
Blows his whistle.
Sudah nih kalah.
Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that.
Shoot itu loh bos, kita bos.
As neutrals we all love to come and see.
Udah bang, makasih semuanya udah mampir. Jumpa lagi besok bang, nggak tahu bisa lolos apa enggak ini. 3 menit lagi bang, 3 menit lagi harus dapat. Aduh nggak nyampe bang. 7 gitu. Oh 3 berarti 9 ya bang, bisa ya. Makasih.